King Kong ain't got shit.
Indeed, indeed. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Get my incense situated. I'm gonna try this in a new way, so I'm not eating up all y'all time, man. We got some new music to check out, so I appreciate y'all pulling up for yet another Kush Equilibrium smoke break. Talk about some new music. Like I said, I'm gonna try this in a new way. I just feel like album reactions and whatnot be taking 30, 40, 50 minutes, man. And in that time, I just feel like y'all could have just listened to the album. I think my job is to tell you or give you an idea. I can't tell you nothing. Give you an idea of, you know what, this is cool, this wasn't cool, this is a hit, this is a miss. And then y'all take the ball and run with it from there. Now, with that being said, I want to give a quick disclaimer about Tyler, the Creator, and then we're going to get into it. This album, I don't think is intended to compete for Album of the Year by any means, because I know that I'll always be the conversation when something new come out. Album of the Year, this is not that. Nor I don't think it was, let me be clear, I don't think it was intended to be that. His name is his name, Tyler, the Creator. He creates. He's a creator. He's going to color outside the lines intentionally. That's his style. So if you don't like that, or an album being approached with that type of ideology, then this is not for you. Don't be like some creators. They react to music that they know they're not gonna like, just so it gives them a video where they just dumping on somebody. That's not cool. If you know as a creator you don't like something, then don't do it, because that bias is always going to be there. Now, with that being said, let me tell y'all what I came away with. So that we can get through this. The album itself is, you know what? Hold on, the album itself, 10 songs, 28 minutes. No features. This is all Tyler. Now, out of 10 tracks, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I'm willing to listen to. These are not 7 that I'm going to just play in the car. Those are can't misses. None of this outside of one song is worth going in the car. I'm trying to remember which one was it. I already listened to it a couple times. Just to go through the songs, Big Po's the first song. Sugar on My Tongue. Odd name. I thumbs that up. I could rock with that. Sucker Free is, I might play that in the car. That's a go. Momentum. Again, weird titles. That's a go. I'll listen to that. Stop Playing With Me, track 5, no. Which is odd because it's already at 1 million. A lot of people like, that's a popular song, it seems, but it ain't for me. Ring, Ring, Ring. It took me a couple of listens on Ring, Ring, Ring. It took me about 3 Ring, Ring, Rings to like Ring, Ring, Ring. But that's a yes for me. Don't You Worry, Baby. That's a yes. I'll Take Care of You. That's a yes. Tell Me What It's Like. Wait, Tell Me What It Is. That's a like. My strongest thought process, well, something I like for any album, because every album is not going to be, there's no skips. There's going to be skips in albums. I harp on no skips when you give me a project and it has the intentions of competing for album of the year, or you're an artist who's competing to be in that top 5, top 3, number 1 type of argument. This Tyler's not that guy. So to see him put out an album, right? And from 6, so we'll say the second half of the album, 6 through 10, I like almost everything except for one song. That don't tap the glass / tweaking. I kind of like that back half. It's something there. That front part, I don't like when you say the title like 99 times and then you start the song. That just bugs me out. Like, you give me 50 seconds of a song that's just you repeating the title, and then you get into the song where the song only like a little over 3 minutes, where you ate a good chunk of time. That 50 seconds is something. So I don't like that. I don't like that. That's just me. That's just me. You might not care. But to get, what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. He didn't give us no filler. That 10 number, I want to harp on that 10 number for a minute, because you see so many albums come out. 15, 18, 20 tracks. 20 tracks. It's a lot of filler. I feel like for Tyler to be bold enough to give us 10 tracks, that's it. It is literally, how long was it? What's the time frame on this? It is literally 28 minutes. It's not even a half-hour listen. That signals to me that the artist really likes these 10. He feel confident about these 10. He didn't give us nothing else. These 10, that's a small sample size on the album. That's bold. That is very bold. But one thing we all should know, if you paid attention to Tyler talk about music, he respects the art form of it. I don't think he's never came off to me as somebody that just believes in throwing stuff out, throwing something against the wall and see if it sticks. I believe he stands by these 10 tracks. I don't think Lil Wayne can speak that way about the Carter 6. I don't think Travis Scott could speak that way about Jack Boys 2. I wouldn't be surprised if this album does better than the Carter 6. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the album real quick because I didn't want to gloss over it. I'm a big West Coast fan, and I like unorthodox stuff. If you're willing to take chances, take chances. Another thing I will note before we get out of here, where my pen go? That I caught on to after like the second listen, maybe into my third. I've listened 4 times so far. I started way early this morning, so even with me, let's say I was only like 50%. I had 5 songs out of the 10 that I could say, you know what, I'll be willing to revisit it and play it. Here's something else that sets it apart from the Jack Boys album, from Travis Scott's new release. The production is better. The production is way better. It's night and day to me. And don't get me started on that Carter album. You expect what I'm blanking. I'm still trying to wake up a little bit. You expect with Tyler to get a myriad of sounds. So you expect this, you don't expect the whole album from 1 to 10 to have the same tempo or energy throughout. The peaks and valleys like that we got from that God sort of about were emotional ties, emotional swings that sent us this way and that way or whatever. And then we got to our street shit, and then we got back to some this is a different ride. It's just, if you sonically are just open to just the best way I could describe Take It in a Tyler the Creator project is, picture this. What if Prince was a rapper? Yes, the artist formerly known as Prince. The man who deserves more credit for the viability of R&B. When I listen to Tyler, it gives me Prince energy, because Prince was so creative, and he wouldn't throw out an album just to appease us. It's when it's ready, when I'm done with it, when it sounds how I want it to sound, you can have it. And that's ultimately really what I got from this album. It's like a guy had 10 tracks. He thought they was dope. And he shared them. There's no deeper meaning on this one. We got an artist who believes in artistry, wanting us to see his art. If you like art, you'll like this album. If you don't like art, and you have a certain criteria that needs to be met at all times, no matter the artist, don't tune in, don't listen, don't waste your time. You're not gonna like it. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I ain't got nothing to add to that one. I'm Oops the Great. This was Cushy Delivery. I appreciate y'all putting up for a quick little smoke break while we talk about Tyler Creator's new project, Don't Tap the Glass. I got, again, 7 out of 10 that I'm willing to listen to. Out of that 7, I got a solid 1 that I'm like, whenever I leave the house today, that's going to be the first song to play, because I want to get the energy of how it plays in the car, because that song might not do what I think it's going to do in the car, or have that same feeling while I'm riding around. So I'll see. But please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all pulling up to check out my review. I'm hoping this helps a little bit, instead of having to sit for a half hour, 40 minutes listening to somebody else. Look, 15 minutes. That's all it took. That's all it should take. Man, I get at y'all though.